Hi there, YouTubers. I'm Leslie, and I'm trying this snake diet from Cole, and he's big time into it. And his videos are really abrasive and aggressive. But you know, I'm ex-military, so I really don't care. Um, well, I had a job. I was always on the road, like 7 months a year. And one time at a hotel, I decided I was going to like green juice and maybe eat one egg a day and exercise first thing in the morning. And I did all that and I lost like all my weight. And there was a time where I had no back pain at all, none. So that told me that it might have something to do with what I was eating, right? And lately my back pain's really bad. I spent a year going to the chiropractor. He didn't do much except make things worse. Um, so the other night I was like having so much trouble sleeping. I ate crap for supper, and for me, crap probably is a good meal for other people. But lately, I've been just doing one meal a day, which was just fruits, berries, and melons, and I was feeling really good, and things feel like they were coming back, and boy, you urinate a lot. So. Um, One night after having like a pretty bad meal, I went to bed and my knee was just killing me. And I don't know, I tried different ointments that we have here and different things on my knee. It didn't help. So I decided that I was going to try baking soda and water in case it was like acidosis. And sure enough, after I took this 1 teaspoon of baking soda and an 8-ounce glass of water, guzzled that down, I slept like a baby. No pain at all. And so that told me that my body is talking and I'm not listening. And so I think I'm going to try this snake diet. I've tried it a few times. Trying to get past the 24 hour is just brutal. The addiction, I've been addicted to things like sugar and pop and all that stuff, and it feels the same way. It feels like an addiction and not really hunger, but I've heard that parasites in your body can give you, change the chemistry of your body to make you feel the same stuff. So I'm pretty sure I got rid of most of my parasites through other cleansing methods, and I'm just working on now, see if I can get over that 24-hour period into the next day and maybe at 48. And I'm doing the snake juice and tried the cayenne pepper with the juice. That helps a little bit. You don't really need to drink water after that if you can handle the heat. And I'm doing iridology, so I'm going to keep an eye on my eyes. And there was no pun intended there. So I'm going to keep my eyes checked. So I'm going to see if my eyes change, because they're supposed to change as your health increases. I have a lot of sulfur and stuff and drug deposits, stuff I'd like to get out of me. I have a rash on my chest. It doesn't bother me. I'm just trying to see if that goes away. Doing the snake diet, and I've got sores on my face that, like this one here, has been there for 2 months, 3 weeks. It will not go away, and I think they tell you that because you're cleansing, everything tries to get out as quick as they can, and the shortest route they can, and apparently it's the skin. So I'm going to try to get over this into the 48-hour. Let's see how I feel, and maybe keep going. But the snake juice seems to help. I've tried water fasting, and water fasting was like brutal. After 3 days, I was like losing my mind. And I'm hoping that the salt water thing works. We did get my wife and I, we did get our kidneys moving using the tea that we ordered, the special tea, Moray's tea, and I really started like, geez, even day 3, day 4 of that tea, our kidneys started showing all kinds of cloudiness in the urine. It went from clear to cloudy, and she got sediment. I'm just starting to get sediment. But I'm going to stop the tea because that's what Cole says. Don't do the tea. So okay, I won't do the tea. I don't care. And supplements, we're not going to do any of those, and we're not going to do like we're on a lot of supplements. But this is all part of the journey, right? When you're in your 50s and you're really worried about your health, and to me, I want to stay alive as long as I can and try to rip the government off as much of my money that they've been stealing to get some of that back as far as pension goes. So, really looking forward to this. I hope it fixes all my health problems like my back and knee. Just try to get rid of that and clear up the a little bit of brain issues. I think everybody at our age just starts to stop trusting their brain, and that's the big thing, right? You want to start trusting yourself. So, well, let's see how it goes. Day one, I'm at like almost 163 pounds, and I'm not looking really sharp in my underwear. So, I mean, we really want to try to feel good about ourselves, feel good in our skin. And I hope this works. I hope this, and I hope I can get over these food addictions, which are addictions. They feel like addictions. If I can get over that, I'll be good. And I found that every time if I ate a good meal at supper in the morning, I was starving. But if I didn't eat, like even skip supper in the morning, you're not starving. It's just weird. So I'm hoping that this carries on and get over the food addiction, because it does feel like an addiction. Like you start to shake and you start to feel like, oh, I want to get something, So been there, done that. Now I got to go over. And you know what? The whole word food addiction is really alien to me and everybody else, because I knew about the sugar addiction and I'd already kicked all that, but the food addiction, that's a whole new thing. Like I've never heard of that, and now that I'm experiencing it, even though I only ate organic fruits and vegetables and I was mostly raw, didn't eat meat, nothing at all like that. So no coffee. The only reason I drank tea is to get my kidneys moving. Really not a big fan of tea. We only drink organic juice. It's mostly pressed. We squeeze our own. So, I mean, we are living a really clean lifestyle, but still, to get over this 24-hour addiction on food is really tough. Like, I just want to go to the fridge and eat melons and grapes and stuff. So, trying to get over that is really tough, and it's almost 4, and that's about when my addiction kicks in big time, is around supper time. I usually go the day, no problem, not eating, no biggie. And I can eat 1 meal a day like at supper and no big deal, but that still satisfies the addiction. I want to get over the addiction. Anyway, that's what I'm trying to do. I hope this helps. I'm going to try to keep a log or something, and I'm not going to put photos up yet because it's going to just totally gross people out. I'm going to wait till I start getting ripped and then maybe put some up. I don't know. It might take a while. Anyway, best weight I ever weighed was when I was in the military, and I was, an instructor at the battle school and boot camps, and I was like 130, and I was seeing muscle, stomach muscle, and I was doing chin-ups like crazy. It was just great. Run forever. That ain't happening anymore. Wearing combat boots, running all the time, really just destroys your knees, and doing all that snowshoeing just wrecks your knees. It pulls on the joint rather than pushing on the joint, because your knees are meant to be pushed on, not pulled apart. So doing that for a few years really wreaks some havoc. So now if I can get acids out of my body, let the healing begin, and it'll build cartilage. It'll build back your knee cartilage. It'll build back all your cartilage in your back. It'll build the discs back up. It'll do everything if you can get rid of the acids, and that's the hard part. I'm trying to get over that and let my body do some healing. Anyway, I said enough. See you guys later. Bye for now.